been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a while. When was the last time we played?
It's been a while.
The past.
All right,
Last year.
I'm gonna drop out of the cam call real quick. I'll let you know when you can call me back.
Awesome. Cotton got into those cactus brownies again, the ones that makes his lips numb. Well, somebody else needs to take the steering wheel for a little bit, man.
Not good.
Oh, we're actually in a crashed ship. You guys walk in, you see Cotton sitting at the steering console. It's all broken up. Hey, man, somebody come take the wheel.
Think I crashed or something.
All right, give me a call, Marb.
Hoo!
Oh,
yeah?
don't start the yodeling.
Yeah? Oh. Okay, hang on. I'm still jacking with trying to get Pretzel shut down. And VC is what I need. VC. Oh, I'm trying to start VC again. I shouldn't do that. Do 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 do.
It's not working. Damn it.
You don't have a camera. Go to your settings and pick your camera.
Did you change it to the other one?
Yeah, I thought I'd change it to the other one.
Took a minute for mine to kick in.
Well, dude, I think you're gonna have to restart your machine before you start changing, like putting before virtual video drivers, camera drivers are gonna be available.
Well, I mean, it's working in the XSplit VCam program.
It is? Well, then go into VC and change your camera to XSplit.
I thought I did.
Do it better.
There we go.
All right.
I'll have to update later with more backgrounds.
Yeah, that's fine.
This was kind of a last minute thing.
Just jealous you're not in space.
Yes, something like that.
Benno, where's the link to your Sirescape stuff?
Announcements. Feel better?
Not quite.
Oh, goodness. Did you have Crystal for lunch, Marb?
White Castles, man. White Castles.
Close enough. All right, so now that we have solved technical issues, what do we remember from last week or last session?
We went to find this crashed spaceship.
And then
Corpse outside. And we're like, hey, there's a corpse. And then there was some kind of thing that was trying to eat it. And then it tried to eat us. And then we shot it in the eating parts.
We shot it.
It
What
was
we
some
did?
sort of
What?
worm. It was some sort of worm thingy that spit like
Shot it
a
in the
stick
mouth.
goo at you or something. No, it was some sort of sticky goo at you.
Oh, and there was a computer, and we went to go use it, and they're like, "You need to be authorized from an admiral or something." And they were like, "Admiral Cotton." And he was very convincing.
Cotton starts looking around for an admiral.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you introduced him as captain.
What was it, Captain? I don't remember. Other than he had a fancy new rank in the Aslanti Army, or possibly the Space Marines. I don't remember. Point is that Cotton is apparently in charge, and their height requirements have gone out the window.
Hey, man. What's that supposed to mean?
And then, hey, there's a cat! Yay! And then we found this rune drive, and we went in this other room, and there was the undead, and we were gonna loot the laboratory. Also, we rode fat horses to get here.
Oh, we did ride fat horses. Don't say that out loud. Give him a complex. And we were looking at the space toilets, weren't we?
Oh God, not the space toilets again.
Did it have vacuum attachments?
That's a good
Oh, shit.
question.
Suck that
It's
shit
best
right out of you.
not to add.
Do the
Last time this turned into a 20-minute thing.
do they just
Got one of those cups.
jettison that stuff out into space, or do they?
No, they probably recycle it, right? Loads of nitrates and nutrients in that.
Wow.
They melt it down, and then they put it into your soup.
Just atomize it, right?
I guess.
Mass is mass, right?
God.
Oh,
They're all
Carl
atoms
should have
when
been
it
an
comes down
astronaut.
to it.
I mean, that's what happens in real life anyway. Gets put in the ground, feeds the plants, which we then eat.
And feeds the cattle and other animals that we also eat.
Mm-hmm.
If you're into that kind of
So much
butchery.
stuff is delicious.
What's delicious?
Lots of life on the planet.
Hmm.
Your animal, it tastes good. We really should have taken that stove with us to auto cook in one.
What was this room? I don't remember.
I don't know, man.
Magical lab.
That's what.
Yeah, we killed a bunch of zombies.
I think it was only like 2 or 3.
Yeah,
I wouldn't classify.
I remember like
that as-
3,000 or 4,000.
that's more zombies than I want to meet in real life.
I'd kick a zombie's
In the
ass
lab?
in real life.
No.
Yeah. But doesn't look like there's anything useful left in here.
No, I
Even
think
broke
that was,
the table.
I think that was discussed last time, and there's nothing of use in here. None whatsoever.
So we don't want to be in this room. What's in this room? A bed and some makeup.
Do you
Well,
want me to go
first of all-
first? Because you got a big sword.
Oh. I was spanked and put on the carpet. Did you see that?
Uh-oh.
What are we looking
Uh-oh,
for
indeed.
here? Some kind of a reactor or something.
We have to go to the. We have to get the engine schematics from the bridge. I think is what we were doing.
Well, how do you get to the bridge? There's a big rock in the middle of the ship.
It's
This-
underground and crushed and such.
Exactly.
There's still a chunk Unless you go south and to the right.
I mean, you might be able to go a little bit onto this area,
What about through here?
but through where?
I mean, this part up here is underground, right?
Yeah, where
Right,
the
but
yellow arrow is.
there's 2 doors south of us.
Right. Right.
Yes, this arrow right here, or I should say, this one is an airlock that's been destroyed, basically. So it's underground.
Mhm.
We go where the blue arrow is. Right arrow.
Whoa!
So what's in there, Cotton?
I
I'll
don't
let you
know.
go up just behind. I'll let you go up just behind Cotton.
So does the door open?
It does. Let's see. Let's get into it. Let's see. This large chamber appears to have been luxurious accommodations for a single occupant, with a single large bunk in the northwest and a desk of smooth metal to the east. Standing upright near the desk is a trident. The trident balances on the end of its haft and glows with white flames. And on the other side, you see a robotic figure. And those that can understand Aslanti, it says, "I told you to keep out. You are out of warnings." Roll initiative, please.
You are out of warnings.
Oh no, I have to go
Yay.
find the initiative again. Had it all in the hotbar before.
Sorry, just finding a quick sound. It's a wee bit loud.
Pew 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 pew. That's why everybody's got their own controller. Just turn it down where it's comfortable to you.
All right. Looks like we're up first with Jeremiah. Unfortunately, his player is not with us tonight. Hopefully, he will rejoin us next week.
I'll play him. Jeremiah runs in there.
Actually, Brad's controlling him right
Oh,
now.
okay. And he does run in there. Look. He's probably
Starts on
preaching.
the bed.
Whoops.
Look, it's a
Why did he
pulpit.
jump back? Why did he jump back?
Jump back.
He jumped back to where he was in the hallway.
Showing up on the bed to me. Oh, now he's moving again.
Yeah, I put him up on the bed. I approved the movement, and he went over to the bed, and then he immediately jumped back to where he was.
Didn't do that for me. He was still on the bed.
That's weird.
Yeah, I see. He jumped back on my end.
That was bizarre. Is this spacey enough, Brad?
Yes. Something about justice and
Charity.
feel the power of the Lord or
What?
whatever.
Justice and the power of the Lord, or whatever.
Was that a? What did you mean to roll it twice?
No,
All right,
it
well,
seems to
untick
roll
one
an
of those.
extra time. Ticked one box.
Weird. Oh, hold on. Aslanti. Oh, you have yourself targeted.
Oh, well, that's weird. Why has he got himself targeted?
I don't know, but that is a miss.
something, religious stuff. I'm still getting into character for him.
Jeremiah Cotton, you can easily see he holds up his arm and it just kind of like transforms into this blaster weapon.
Do you guys still have your temp HP? Everybody should have had.
No, I'm well beyond temp HP.
Oh, okay.
There was temp HP.
Yeah, when you spend a resolve point to regain stamina, but I didn't take any damage. That's right. Okay, never mind.
Ooh, that was one thing I was supposed to look up. I'm not sure if he's supposed to have a plus 12 to that.
Plus 12. Well, he's not gonna miss.
Probably not. No. All right, Wit. Yeah, I feel that the plus 12 might be a wee bit much.
Yeah, Cotton drops down and lets Wit kind of just walk on over the top of him.
I think gnomes are considered small in
They are.
Starfinder, aren't they? Yeah, so he wouldn't have any problems
Right.
walking over you. Oh, that's right, not middle click. That's going to take a little bit of getting used to.
Bring back the middle click.
No, don't.
I kind of like.
Or no.
I kind of like it.
It wears the fuck out of the middle mouse button.
Oh, Wit. That's not the way you're supposed to do it, Wit. You gotta get him.
As he pulls out some sort of smokable and lights it up.
Yeah, and then Cotton will move out of the doorway. He'll just move backwards. Actually, to that square because he kind of wants to be able to see him. Let's see if I still got. Yeah, I kind of got line of sight on him. Cool. So to robot is Lanny. Very good. I can't shoot, right? Because I moved and yeah.
Correct. You cannot shoot. You used your move action to get them, then you used your standard action to move.
Mm-hmm.
So Zivrak.
Well, he's not going to track him yet because he moved, so he's going to shoot him because he's got a gun arm, and that sounds bad, according to science.
Yay.
It's a hit.
Do very much, but
At least
guys,
you hit him.
like you said, Cotton.
That's not what I said, guys. I said get him.
I would say that he would have partial cover, Jeremiah.
Turns out I'm also Jeremiah, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Like, man, Jeremiah is a slacker. Jumping on the bed.
Okay, so he's not like Ro Laren from Star Trek, where she never jumped on the bed as a child.
So he can try to blind him if he gets a crit, right?
I believe so.
I'm gonna do that.
Blind or deafen. That's assuming that you can get a crit. But at least it's a hit.
I thought I had to declare it in case, because that's what I was gonna do.
Well, you have to declare which one is activated, yeah. Because I think it can go between blind, deaf, and regular normal crit stuff.
Yeah, well, it looks like a robot, so I was going to try to blind it with science.
Well, since somebody got into melee range,
He's pistol whipping you, Wit.
well, he's just kind of like slamming up against them.
She's feeding me.
You can still do a full action with melee weapons, right?
What do you mean? A full attack? Yeah.
You have yourself targeted also.
Yes.
I've also got charge on.
After
which I
that
should
first thing,
have.
I'm all.
Okay, I'm going to do an empowered and traffic. Strike with acid.
All right. Ooh, nice hit. Ooh, max damage. Well, I thought it was max damage. I guess it kind of is.
It is. It's a D3.
Right. Silly D3s.
Well, it's D3 plus 3, so that's still 6.
True. Still, I believe that's max damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cotton.
I don't think I got a line of sight on him there, don't I?
I agree.
Yep.
And no penalties.
No penalties. So I think what Cotton will do is use the full. He's going to hit him with this semi-auto pistol. And I don't know what the hell just happened.
You missed.
Both of them. Right?
Yep.
Damn. What the fuck? Cotton looks at it. That some bitch kicked too hard.
Like you fire in an Uzi and you squeeze the trigger and just.
Yeah, kind of.
That damage is wrong, actually. I'll correct it for next time.
Is it?
Yeah, it's going off of strength, and it should be going off of constitution.
Ah. That is a hit, Ziprak.
It's kind of weird how it shows up, but I'll take it. Yay.
Ooh, nice damage.
Get him like you said, Captain Cotton. Admiral.
Person.
You guys are going to get caught in the big head. Now that would look funny. Little old gnome with a big old head.
At level 5, I can do
What's
combat
this?
maneuvers versus EAC.
It's another hit. And
Not
minimal
much of one.
damage. It grazed them.
They don't take like extra damage from electricity or anything. Just has the word robot in his name.
You're
Shooting
right.
at straws here. Had on a critical hit or something.
He has construct traits, but doesn't say he's vulnerable to electricity.
Guess it just depends on how well they're made.
I suppose so. Yeah, has no weaknesses, it seems. You were ordered to leave. Ouch. All right, Wit. You're gonna show who's boss?
Once I finish dying. Okay.
a hit.
It's boosted. Never.
All right, Cotton.
Same thing. No, why did it just roll once that time? Oh,
'Cause you
because
did
all
do
I
the
had,
full
no.
attack.
Yeah, I did, but
Oh,
I
you
only had
only
one
had-
shot.
It says part of ammo.
I'm out of ammo. Holy shit, did I roll a 1 again?
No, you
You-
rolled a 2.
2.
But with a -1.
Right. Yeah, fuck. So he.
Since you had only one round left, go ahead and untick that last one and do just a regular shot instead of a full. I'll allow that.
Oh.
But if you roll a 1, you'll be holding the gun backwards.
Or you'll shoot wit.
Yeah, Cotton throws this fucking gun down at the end of the hallway and pulls his pulse caster out.
You're done with that semi-auto, aren't you?
Son of a bitch.
He's better with technology than mechanics, right?
He's better with natural things, man. Natural things.
You mean like a pointy stick?
And the Misty.
Hey!
I'm really sick of this thing. It didn't even say hello back to me.
Wow.
No. It's the most underwhelming gun to get a crit with as well.
Well, I did set him on fire.
I mean, yeah. I would have rather have gone for double damage though.
Well, it still does double damage. Or an extra die anyway. He just rolled really shitty on those.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see if Jeremiah can't finish it off.
He's got to swap out a battery.
Let me double check.
Or can he swap guns? That's a move, right?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm looking.
I think they're both move actions.
Reload is a move action. And what was the other thing you were asking?
Swap weapon.
Or if you just switched gun.
Yeah.
They're both move actions unless you got a quick holster. No, that's a quick action.
He's going to swap the battery out and then shoot. Yeah, right? That's good.
All right. Yep. Well,
He's going to go have a conversation with his deity.
just things on the fritz again.
Oh, you couldn't have rolled more than that.
Wow. Wow. He just needed to roll one higher and it would have been over.
I'm going to use a Benny on that.
It's a shame I didn't give you any bennies. All right, Wit. Let's see if you can't finish it off.
Did it actually have anything targeted while it was doing those attacks?
Just you.
Didn't do anything though.
Oh,
Didn't have anything targeted.
I thought I did. Oh, that's you that has it targeted. That's what I was seeing. Thank you for pointing that out.
That's right. I'm going to total defense.
Okay. Let's see if Cotton can't finish it off.
No, you know what? Cotton's not gonna move, so cancel that. Cancel move. There we go. Because he's got, he's got a line of sight on him right there. So Don't roll a 1. Who you think you're talking to? I'm the fastest pulsecaster in the western sector.
On this side of the brain nebula.
How come it only rolled the dice once?
Oh, well, it was a hit anyway.
Yeah. All right.
And it explodes into pieces.
And Cotton does the victory dance.
Alright, and you are out of combat.
It's a nice dance.
I give myself an injection.
I want to investigate this trident.
It's very
See,
pretty.
there's a trident.
Yes, it is
Let's
a
see if I
trident.
could do some scans on this thing.
Let's see. Its 2 tines are predominantly ornamental, and the weapon functions as a tactical pipe with the illuminating and ominous weapon fusions. In addition, the weapon is carefully weighted to balance indefinitely when standing on its haft, although it can be pushed over with sufficient force or picked up again as normal. Are you looking around on the desk and things as well?
Yes, and I'm also trying to scan and see if I can find any about the trident. Then I'll tell everything I figure out to everyone.
Oh,
Stabbing people.
shit.
Can you remove ownership on Jeremiah, please?
Thank you, Jingo.
Oh, you
Scared
taking
the
over?
hell out of me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Whisper too.
How's
I
Martian Cat?
I didn't see it.
How's Mama Jingo doing?
All right, go for it. Is this pass around the Jeremiah night?
He's just having some Unity problems, I think.
Good deal.
Ah,
Good deal, man.
all right. Well, while he's checking out this trident, Cotton,
Rudy.
are you looking around on the desk?
Yeah, are there any this looks like some pills here? And is there like a rolling tray or something right there?
Afraid not.
No.
But
Where's
on the desk, hold on a
sorry.
bit. There are several valuable looking trinkets within the desk. Looks like you pull out a drawer and there's mithril data pad holders, ornamental styli, heavy gold bracelets, and the like. You think to the right historian, these could be worth quite a number of credits.
Ah,
Oh, I think I know a guy.
Professor Zibrak. How much will you pay me for these?
I will give you let me calculate. We'll give you 4 cookies.
4 cookies. It's probably made with my own shit in it. Here's some history books.
I know some people back at university who would be interested, and we could talk to them.
Actually, Cotton would have an interest in that if it's got, history dealing with culture and stuff like that.
I mean, it just seems like I mean, you can definitely tell that they're not packed worlds. Given that they're on an Aslanti ship, they're Aslanti trinkets.
Well, he's
So-
going to just rake all that stuff into his bag that is called the party sheet.
Well, I kind of like that. It's just like one item, just Aslanti trinkets.
Okay, has Lanty trinkets. There you go. In the party sheet for whatever.
Yep. I also put the White Fire Trident on there, and let me make sure it's.
You know anything about tridents? With
No.
kind of like side swords, Dexter bits.
Wit sits on the end of the bed and hunches over in pain.
You think we should take a rest here for him?
Is Jeremiah doing anything?
Let's have a look. I think he's just maintaining his weapon a bit.
Maybe pacing around.
Saying some prayers.
Oh.
Chastising his weapon for inefficiency.
Yeah, I don't have the stop all thing set up, Cotton.
That's all right. I was just trying to help out. I was getting him.
I just forgot, that's all.
It's easy to do. You're trying to run a game.
But let's see. Ominous notes. A weapon with ominous fusion trails a shadowy haze behind it and moans a menacing dirge in battle. The weapon gains intimidation as a critical hit effect. The weapon already has a crit effect. When you score a crit, you can apply either or. Target affected by the intimidation crit effect is shaken for 1d4 rounds. For it negates. Creature that gains the shaking condition from the weapon with ominous fusion can't gain that condition again for 24 hours. Let's see, and the illuminating fusion causes the weapon to gain the bright weapon special property. You can deactivate this fusion as a move action, in which case the weapon acts as if it does not have the bright property. So basically, it's a glow in the dark trident.
It's a light that does some extra kick ass every now and then.
It's a sharpened glow stick.
Sure, let's go with that.
I'm gonna wave it in front of Cotton and go ooh, ooh. Make dramatic sound effects.
Yeah, I'd like to say that. Yeah, we can like tie it to the ceiling at night, swing it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Like make it into a chandelier that you can stab people with.
Just an idea.
Well, if nothing else, you've got a neat treasure from this mission.
Like hanging out from the rear view mirror of the ship.
So the data pad's not worth looking at in more detail. Mithril data pad.
No, they're mithril data pad holders.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of like the tablet things that people use to sit on their desk so they can watch TV on it or whatever, or watch Netflix or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just fancified because it's made of mithril.
Like a solid gold iPhone case.
I think they call that the P. Diddy case. All right. Did y'all want to take a 10-minute break to recharge stam? Yes? No?
It seems like a good idea, but let's do it with things because he's the one who's.
Yep, definitely could do that.
Beat up.
Massively hurt.
What is RP up here on the
Resolve points.
Okay.
No, that's the number of times that you can role play during a session.
Oh, that's kind of what I thought.
It's the number of times you have role played. Whoever has the most at the end gets an extra Benny next time.
Yeah, so I haven't taken any damage, so I can't spend a resolve point to. Cotton's gonna have to get more active. He's gonna have to like juke in there and stick something with a knife every now and then, maybe take a hit.
You could go stand behind the enemy with a knife and give wit flanking.
Yeah, is there like a dodge action you can take?
Total defense.
Several variations of it.
Yep. All right, Zivrak, you go to the door and you notice that just before you press the control on the wall next to it, you notice that there's a locking feature. It is currently locked, but you can easily unlock it. Just a flick of the switch.
Are we ready to go? It's locked. I can unlock it. this a red button? Beep.
Sure. But Zivrak wouldn't know that.
I'm gonna unlock it then if no one objects.
Let us go.
Hey, wait, are your insides okay? I don't usually see them.
I'm fine. Let us move on.
Yeah, I would look for duct tape just in case.
I mean, you're more than welcome to attempt to treat wounds. If
It's
anybody
just
has.
your standard entropy.
I thought I did today, but I can do it again.
You have done today, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if anybody else has medicine.
I do not.
Isn't it?
No, I can't take it.
Isn't it the person who can only be treated once a day rather than?
I thought it can only be treated once a day by that particular character.
Yeah, from a medical thing. Unless you set up a lab. So we can look around for a medical lab here.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the character can only be treated for wounds once a day.
All right, so you go out into the hallway to the west. It seems it's the other side of the collapsed part of the engine room.
I found your rocks.
And up ahead seems to be a cargo bay. You see a few barrels and crate type containers.
Look at your crates. Are they labeled?
As you get closer, give me perception checks. Wow, Zivrak.
And like 320s today. I'm so gonna get a lot of ones soon.
You just got one.
You see Jeremiah pull like this bug-like thing out of his ear. It's like, no wonder I couldn't hear. And throws it out. And throws it
I
aside.
think his hat's also in front of his eyes. I'm gonna go adjust it for him.
Well, Zivrak, even though you're a little bit further back than everybody, you managed to pick up on it first. Your ears twitch and immediately turn towards the cargo bay area that you're heading towards. You hear a few footsteps on metal grating. Seems like it's echoing down from above. And
I hear something.
And you hear you hear a couple of people kind of muttering or speaking softly to each other, like a conversation, just whispering. But it is in
language.
Yes, it's Aslanti.
I speak Aslanti. Can I translate?
They're not saying anything important. They're more.
Your space toilets are broken.
They're more like complaining. It's like, ugh, how much longer are we going to be here?
Wait, turns out their space football team's lost. In Atlantis space, you can only play football by using your head, and it's shaped like a sphere. No, wait, it's shaped like a cube. Yeah, that's it. Sphere would make sense. To be quiet.
Cotton, you would also pick up on these noises as well as Wit.
What? What noises?
The kind of footsteps on metal grating
Right.
coming from above in the cargo room.
Okay, and sounds like
you're also hearing a couple of people kind of talking, complaining.
Oh, so is it voices or is it robotic voices like that last thing?
No, they're humanoid voices, and they're speaking Aslanti.
What do they say?
Basically, they're complaining. It's like, how much longer are we going to be here? That sort of stuff. I'm hungry.
There yet?
Okay, Cotton starts sneaking.
All right, give me. All right, Wow, wit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cotton was
Could have
gonna
been worse.
start to sneak.
Well, since stealth is supposed to be in the tower, I need wit and Zivrak to re-roll.
Where is the tower? There it is.
It's
I
probably
just
in the
found.
bottom right.
I feel like it wasn't there before.
Well, it was active. Oh, that's better
I
wit.
blame Jenkins.
Well, Cotton's the first one that comes into the room, and he trips over this metallic pipe that's on the ground,
Oh shit! Shit!
and it goes skidding across the floor and banging across the wall and against crates, creating quite the racket.
AFK a second.
All right.
What did you do with you in pipes all the time?
Yeah, none of y'all did particularly well, but he rolled a nat 1. Actually, oddly enough, as far as the pure roll, Wit did the best roll. He just had the most negative modifier. And I'm not sure how Zivrak exactly sneaks with hooves. All right.
Clump, 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 clump.
So
That sneaking sound.
as this pipe goes clattering across the floor, you hear movement come from above you, and they aim their weapons at you and says, "Halt, intruders!" Roll initiative.
No, 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 man.
No, Cotton, tell him you're the admiral.
Oh fuck.
And they are approximately 20 feet above y'all, and anything that y'all shoot at them will be at a partial cover bonus. That looks like everybody. All right, Zivrak, you're up first.
Is there any partial cover we can duck behind with the boxes and everything?
Nah, there's just a couple of crates, and they're over there on the southeast side. Everything else is smashed up towards the north. Oh, let me go ahead and share this since y'all are fully in.
So
Northern
they are.
The northern end of this partially destroyed area is a tangled mess of debris. Catwalks stretch above the wreckage with ladders bolted to the walls underneath. The ceiling here is 20 feet high. Okay, maybe that doesn't make any sense. So maybe they're more like 10 feet high, but anyway. And passages lead out. An enormous airlock door stands to the south, bent badly out of shape, with a glowing computer terminal on the wall next to it. It mirrors the one near the entrance where y'all came in, and the crates are near that terminal. Crates and barrels.
Everybody, watch out!
Ooh, damn. Apparently, you're having some really good dice luck, dude.
Except for when I got that crit and I rolled 1 and a 2.
Damage doesn't count.
D20s are working now. D8s not so much. I'm gonna shoot that guy and say, "Everybody, watch out!"
I think that's that one. Let's see. And he puts around and you wit. Or grazes you, rather.
Mm-hmm. Where are the ladders?
I am going to say there is one right there on this wall.
And it's 10 foot up.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to move there and up then.
Yeah, let me lock tokens. Give me a sec. All right, go ahead.
So that's 10 foot across and 10 foot up.
Mm-hmm. And you're pretty much on the catwalk.
Yeah.
Right
What's-
next to this guy.
Why don't I have armor?
Hmm?
Oh, there it is. The armor penalty wasn't being applied to my movement. Keeps getting wiped out for some reason. Okay. So I'm going to beat him with my longsword in a normal way.
Stab slash as
Mhm.
opposed to beat. It's a hit. Not too bad.
You go.
Sorry, I was just making sure where he was. Well, he pulls out his tack lash and whips it at you, Wit. Wow. Fortunately, that is non-lethal damage. So if you technically go down, I think you're like just unconscious instead, right?
Mhm.
All right,
All right,
so how did Wit get up there on the balcony? Just climb?
By the
Yeah,
ladder.
there's a ladder right under him.
All
It's
right.
the only one that's still in any shape to actually climb.
All right, I'm going up the ladder. And these guys are like in a solid there's a solid walkway across the top up there.
Yes.
All three of them. Okay. So I'll come up here between well,
What's your
Wit
movement?
actually Wit went after that one. Hang on a second. Let me cancel the move.
Okay.
I don't know
I think
why.
that's right click for the player, right?
There we go. All right. So I'm
Yeah.
coming straight up here. And can I occupy that space? I think my move's 20.
It was 10 foot up.
Yeah, you have to climb 10 foot up.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20 puts me. Okay, so I'm at the top of the ladder.
Why is your speed only 20? Is it because you're short?
He's small.
Yeah. But can I not occupy the same space as Wit? Because I'm small? He can just pass through me, right? I'm at the top of the ladder then, and I am going to say in Aslanti, I'm going to make a ghost sound. Once a day I can do this. And the sound says in Atlanti, in a very robotic voice, and it's as loud a volume as 20 people. This ship will self-destruct in 10, 9, 8, and it starts a countdown.
Ah!
You know what? I think they need a roll just to make sure that this is real.
Oh, it's a spell.
It's an illusion
It's an
spell,
illusion
correct?
spell. Yes, it is.
Does it say what the DC for the save would be? Pretty sure it'd be a will save.
Up at the top, saving throws, will, disbelief.
There it is.
The DC will be your casting strength, won't it?
Well, number 7 believes it. He begins to get frantic. Let's see, Corporal 3. That's not the sound of the computer. The computer's not even active.
It ain't his turn. He can't talk.
Well, that's what he's thinking. And
You can only talk on your turn.
what was the DC?
It doesn't say. It's will, disbelief.
That's your DC,
but
though,
my
isn't it?
my DC. So however you calculating that in this game.
I'm trying to remember how it calculates. I don't remember offhand. Damn it.
I'd say most likely. Well, that'd be charisma, right?
10 plus the level of the spell plus your key ability modifier.
All right, so 10 plus 0 because cantrip, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's using
Deception.
What is it using?
Probably deception. Or
no, your key ability.
Key ability. It's
That'd be charisma.
It's only be charisma.
charisma. My charisma is 16. So that's plus 3. So it's a 13.
Yeah.
It's actually a spell, though, isn't it? It's not an ability, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Just to clarify.
It's
Yes.
Yeah, it is a spell. It's no magic, and I can do 3 things once a day.
Yeah, okay.
You can create the volume of sound that rises, falls,
deception.
recedes. Yeah.
Because if it's an ability, it's instead of being a spell level, it's half your class level.
And of course, cantrips are always level 0.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Which is something they've done away with in Pathfinder 2.
All right, what's Jeremiah doing?
Jeremiah's going to shoot his big gun.
It's partial cover.
I live with that.
It doesn't check off the thing, though.
Yeah, it's because I couldn't figure out how to get it to work right.
Okay, then he's going to step back into cover.
Yeah, it tells me right here that my base DC is plus 3. It's 13.
Right. Yeah, because I changed it to charisma and it calculated it.
All right.
This one yells at Aslanti to the one that's freaking out. Don't piss your pants. It's not real. And then he's
Yes, it is.
Oops. Somehow I had Cotton targeted or selected. He nails you, Zibrak.
That. Try to get this guy. I'm gonna try to get this guy. Oh, he's real quick.
Don't forget when you're shooting at them from below, they have partial cover.
My bad.
I know it didn't really.
Too.
Yeah, it didn't really matter on that particular roll, but I was just letting you know for future rolls. Do you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna bonus action be sad about my wound.
I believe it's called a swift action here.
That is how sad I am. I'm transcending systems with my sadness.
Yeah, I think he's going to use his action to basically not piss himself. Yeah, he pisses himself anyway.
Hey, does anyone smell something? Is that space asparagus?
Wow. It's a hit.
Swipes a line of acid across his neck. Chews through his neck and his head falls off.
Oh my. And he's probably screaming bloody murder the entire time, right?
Another gargling sounds. Can I move to there on the walkways?
No.
I'll allow you to move here.
Okay.
All right, Cotton. 1 down, 2 to go.
Cotton gets to the top of the stairs up here, and he looks at this guy and he says, "Get him! That would wit." And so he moved and then used his action to move. So he moves right in behind Wit and draws his knife out.
I got your back, Wit.
He's literally hiding like behind him, trying to.
That wasn't right.
Don't step on his tail now.
Hopefully he don't back over me.
I could probably lift you with my towel.
Go ahead and toss me.
You left click on Jeremiah's token. And
Yeah,
then
I've already done that.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay, it just picked up the number 5. That's really weird. Okay, that's better.
Wow. Jeremiah can't hit for shit tonight.
No. He was doing fine until ownership was changed.
Instead of using an action to fire at you guys, you see him clearly activate his comm unit. And Cotton, you're probably close enough. You hear him say, "Commander, we have intruders." And you hear her order them to try to return here to the bridge as soon as possible.
That's nice to know. They're at the commander's at the bridge. Wit.
Okay, we'll deal with him after we've dealt with these.
God said to get him, so I'm gonna.
That's right, Professor. Get him. I can get you shot. No, not like that. That's getting him like me.
Yeah, your rolls are shite now.
Shite rolls.
I'm gonna look down the barrel of my laser to check what's wrong.
Did you actually? You haven't hit this one yet, have you, Wit?
No,
And-
I killed the other guy and then ran up to him.
Well, I'm sure by this time that countdown that had been counting has stopped and there was no boom. There was
It
no
would be.
shattering.
Is it 6 seconds around in this?
Yeah.
I started from 10, so it would be going 4, 3,
Oh shit! But this would be the second round, wouldn't it? Because last round he pissed himself. Remember?
And ran away. Right.
Yes, it would have just ended.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'd be bracing for impact right now.
He's got pee-pee in his pants.
Yeah. You're probably close enough that you can smell it, and you can tell that the front of his uniform is wet. Well, because of this, because he was half distracted by the supposed whatchamacallit, self-destruct. That's it. He will have a negative to this attack. He whips out his tack lash, and apparently goes wide, hits the wall. What you doing, Whit? You gonna try to stab him?
Yeah, no. I have to do it the normal way. I've only got 1 point left.
Ooh, nice. You managed to cut into a joint, and let's say you cut his arm, up under his armpit and his side here. You managed to get between two plates, and you see blood oozing out of this guy.
So, I mean, they're built like humans. At least I suspect they are.
Yes. They Aslanti, is from what you've seen, are pretty much human. Think of them as kind of like a different culture of human.
So Cotton is actually just dodging under Wit's legs, a movement of 5. But I just want to go here because I don't know if Starfinder takes into calculation distance on the maps or not.
It doesn't.
Because he's gonna make. Well, then I don't move me at all. Then
Yeah.
I'll cancel it. I'm gonna make a knife melee attack.
I kind of wish it would. Hey, maybe you should take up that trident. That way you could stab folks between Wit's legs.
It does have reach.
Does it? Yeah, but how long? It's probably twice as tall as Cotton is. That thing's probably 7 foot long or so if it's got reach.
It balances itself. You just have to sit it down between attacks.
So, okay, so I missed with my, and then I'm going to move right back to where I'm at, and that's me.
All right.
Do you have any sort of thing? Because normally you can't split up your movement.
And
Oh,
also
really?
you get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
forgot about
right.
that.
No, I don't have, so he's going to get an attack of opportunity against me. That's fine.
All right. That's 7.
You can't, wow, that's, yeah, forget about that.
You can't split your movement either.
Yeah, but since it was kind of through your token, I will allow it. And that's a hit.
Like a hit and run feat, though.
It slashes at your arm a bit and leaves a nasty whelp.
Ouch!
You already up there, Cotton?
I'll be
See
okay.
you standing underneath Witten and yelling in pain.
Yep, ouch!
Wow, Jeremiah is not having any luck tonight.
Jeremiah, you need to repent.
He needs to change them black
Change your
dice.
dice
That's the
color.
color of sand.
It's the color of death. So this one, oh wait, he can't. Shit. It's 10. Cotton, you're going to get an op attack.
Against that dude?
5.
miss.
Is he coming down to ground level?
Yes, he is.
Is that knife supposed to be strength? It's not like a finesse type thing?
No, it's
Too
supposed to be
bad.
strength. And he's going to, I think, it's not dash. What is it called? Shit.
There's a running, but you have to go in a straight line,
Yeah.
and it's a full action.
A survival knife is an operative weapon. That means you can use. That operative means finesse.
Only if you're an operative, right?
I don't think so. I think anybody can use an
I thought
operative
it was.
weapon as a finesse weapon.
Anybody can use a rapier, even if you're not a rogue, and still use it as finesse.
True.
I don't know how
I
this
will have
stands
to-
up.
I will have. Yeah, I will have to look at that.
Yeah, because Cotton will never fight melee if he has to use strength.
You need
Well,
to
I
get like a
can't-
sword cane. I just
Well,
think
he
I can
used
just
his
imagine
move
that.
action. He used his move to get down there, and then he's going to use his action to move an additional 30 feet down. Oops, down the hallway.
An operative can use a trick attack with an operative weapon. That's the special thing about it. Additionally, any character can add her dexterity modifier rather than strength to melee attacks when using these weapons.
Nice.
Oops, it says 35.
So that 11 would have been 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, so the only reason
Still
it's not
missed,
just finesse
okay.
is because operatives can do trick attacks with them.
All right, Zivrak,
Hey, you!
you've got a clear shot on that guy.
Let's see, yes.
You're moving from
That numbers make
I'll
sense.
remove. Can you track more than one, or does it get removed from the other?
Not at my level.
Okay. I went ahead and removed it from the other one then.
Thank you. I was assuming that Wit was going to kill him this turn.
You winged him.
Shot him lightly in the butt region.
My
Wit,
ass! My
Wit-
ass!
Wit holds up the fights, he doesn't end them.
Jeremiah, that guy's getting away.
All right, Wit.
Oh. That hurts.
Yeah, you're probably not used to getting whipped, are you?
No. Sounds like cultist shenanigans to me. And I miss.
You know, there's some cultures that people actually like to be tied up and whipped.
So I was using an entropy point there, so I lost an entropy point.
Oh, because you missed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was a
Alright,
boosted attack.
All right, so Cotton wants to run.
Well, to do the full action run, you actually have to move in a straight line.
Right to the edge of the balcony, and I'm gonna dive over it onto this guy. Or where's the balcony go? Is it just like right around the wall here,
It's
or
kind
what?
of like when it goes over the hallway, it's just kind of it's like part of the wall.
I
Door
couldn't.
is inside that wall.
I couldn't make it to him then. So Cotton will is. I mean, can I get past this dude? Is this an open space right here? Or
Not
this?
really. I'd say that probably is.
All right, so Cotton's gonna move to here, and he'll stay there. That was 5, 10. Can I get around him? How's flanking work?
Pretty much like D&D.
I gotta get around him, so I could actually move
Yep.
here.
And that would have caused an attack of opportunity.
It would, but you can't get around them.
I can't.
Mm-mm.
All right. So, what in the world? There we go. All right. So now he knifes.
Ooh, that's a hit. You stabbed him in the giblets.
In the jibs. And that's it.
All right, Jeremiah.
As bull rush.
You
That knocks him
bull rush.
over too. Just knock him back.
What is bull rush again? Refresh my memory.
Where you charge into him and push him, basically.
All right. What's the distance you can travel? 'Cause I think he's like 50 away from me.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah, I was asking him because he
gotcha.
knows all the things.
Okay, gotcha. You were asking for Zivrak.
Yeah, I was thinking if there's something I can do to incapacitate this guy.
Shoot him in the back with a plasma cannon.
Is that where you want to move?
Yep.
All right, go for it. That's a hit.
It's all his ammo. Pathetic. Okay.
Oops, I didn't mean to double click him.
The Lord said, "Thou shalt be mildly scalded on the back." Slight Chinese burn to the wrist.
I'm going to say he gets this far, and then he kind of disappears out of sight.
Did he go in the door?
Yes.
Because I have a clear view of the door. I should be able to.
Yeah, he ran into the door. Or through the door, I should say, not into the door.
Oh, I like that idea a little better, to tell you the truth.
All right, Zivrak. So much for bull rushing him, right?
That guy ran away, you guys. How much cover does this guy have at this point?
Still partial. And that's mainly because of the walkway area up there, the catwalk, and mainly due to that and the height difference. Ooh, toasty.
That's
Hey,
much better.
that was
Nice.
much better than last time.
I saved you, Cotton.
Thanks, Professor.
Would you like to describe that? That was Mike that
So
disconnected.
this other guy runs away. He's like, wow, that's pretty annoying. So he looks, he sees this other guy. His exocortex homes in on him right into like the side of his head. To try to whip Cotton again. The professor just whips his gun around, takes one shot, and is like, pshaw! And that's his head exploding when I go. Also, it's on fire.
All right, so y'all are out of combat.
Awesome.
the wrong button.
That's what Spetsy just
I
said over
swapped
here
a
in
battery
chat.
in my gun.
I'm actually surprised y'all let one get away.
Well, we know they can't
He
get too
hasn't
far.
technically got away, has he?
True.
I mean, as far as we know, this ship is a dead end in
I
a
think
rock.
that's the bridge over there, you guys.
That's odd. Token should be. Oh, that's an arrow.
Is it? Oh, there we go. That was weird.
What on earth's going on there?
We're going to get him, or are we going to go back and withdraw and hold up?
What's in this other room? Maybe we can sneak up on him.
What?
Over here.
I'd like to remind you of the few crates and barrels that are in here up against the walls, mainly near this terminal.
We're over here.
Hey, there's some crates and barrels by the terminal. Why don't we look at them? I feel like this is important for some reason.
Are you taking a look, Ziprak?
Yo, Barrows, are you full of anything good?
You take a couple of minutes to kind of go through the barrels and crates, and they contain a few mechanical supplies and several UPBs that could be spun into other components as needed. There's several other barrels here that they contain only a viscous residue. It seems organic in nature, Zivrak.
Let's try some science. What is this?
You take a small sample and you do a few scans, and you're pretty sure that this was once food, or what's left of food.
I found some ancient snacks for you.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good, Professor.
We could take these UPBs. We could go and like 3D print us a holder for the trident on the bridge. And dice.
Actually, given its nature, you could probably just stand it up on its heft right there in the middle of the bridge, and it'd never fall over.
We still need the fuzzy dice to hang from it.
You'll have to find a spaceport for that.
And one of those, pine tree air fresheners.
Like the pine. It smells like the forest.
Space pine.
Oh!
Who got you?
Jankin.
Oh, what's up, Jankin?
Oh.
It really is his fault.
Good Lord. That one really got me.
All right, so I think before we press on further, we shall
Take a break.
Yeah, take a 10-minute break. We're about halfway through the session for the night.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yep, the kitty needs his insulin shot.
All right. So
That really sounds like it should be a euphemism, but it's not.
It's not. Yeah, it does sound like it should have been a euphemism. Something that J-Rob would have said.
we'll be right back. About 10 minutes.
we're
back.
going to see if there's a meta.
Well, welcome back. We are back from break. I think Marb got snacks.
Mm-hmm.
You should share with the class.
Did you bring enough for everyone?
Well, Mr. Hand, I figure if it's our time, it's my time, and it's your time. And on my time, I would have a pizza.
Okay.
Class,
I had
Mistress
to-
Piccoli has decided to get pizza for our time.
I'm pretty sure that's a reference to something, but it's something I'm unfamiliar with.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I'm familiar with the movie, and I've seen at least some of it, but I don't know if I've ever watched it enough or paid that close attention to it. All right, so I think you asked what's behind door number 1.
But wait, just in case it's up to bad.
All right, you press the control panel. The door swooshes open.
Swoosh.
This room contains enough bunk beds for 12 people. Next to each bunk is a pair of personal lockers, each with a small keypad terminal. Several doors exit the area.
I see a space toilet.
Do we hear any?
No.
Can we loot the area?
You can look around, sure.
Can I try to hack into the keypads and get into their personal lockers?
Give me 1 second.
There's a space toilet around here somewhere, you guys.
Right there.
I mean, considering the ship crashed, this room is in pretty good state. You'd expect all the beds to be down the bottom end of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Are they bolted to the floor?
Well, they look shimmied at least. Maybe they're magnetically.
They are kind of askew.
Let's investigate the space
Gesundheit.
toilet.
All right. Sorry, I was doing something with something.
Bless you.
All right. I need engineering check if you're attempting to open the personal lockers. Oh yeah, not a problem. You open the first one, and it's just seems to be personal effects, trinkets, nothing of value.
Do they appear to be culturally significant to the?
Negative.
And also, are they old?
Yes.
Like from when the ship crashed?
Yep. I mean, surprisingly, they're in pretty good condition since they've been here.
I'm gonna dictate some mental notes in my computer.
Okay. I mean, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to collect some of these personal effects.
I'll take some personal effect samples to later study the material culture of the ancient Aslanti.
Well, if
or
you want
whatever.
to, if you just want to add like
Toothbrush.
Aslanti relics, if you want to just add like Aslanti relics to your inventory, you know, it's going to be stuff like hairbrush, brushes, you know, maybe a shirt or something, toothbrush.
Is there any ancient Aslanti deodorant?
There seems to be what you think at one time held deodorant, but it's long since evaporated, disappeared.
I thought I had the idea to cover up smells of things for you, cotton, but no. Because you got the smells you don't want the captain to smell.
But he is
I
the
am the
captain.
captain, man.
Well, what if the other captain comes back and he yells at you?
I'll keep him chilled out. He'll be all right.
Do you guys see anything, Jeremiah and Wit and Cotton?
Would you like to open up another one?
Oh.
And actually, hold on. Before you try that again, roll me a D100 because you actually had a 10% chance to find one with something actually in it. Okay, you did find the personal effects. All right. So you want to go to the next one and give me another engineering check. DC is 14.
Are we taking a 10-minute rest?
If you wish, I suppose we could. I mean, it might take several minutes to go through these personal lockers.
Cotton comes over here and spends. What is it here?
RP.
Yeah.
Rest. All right.
That's
Well,
the middle one that says Stam.
Well,
Right.
actually, I'm looking for.
You were unsuccessful, by the way, Zivrak.
Look alive. That's
And yeah. So if you wanted to use your percussive maintenance,
I think I already did that.
So when I spend a
Oh.
resolve point to regain stamina points after a 10-minute rest, all allies who stay within 60 feet of me throughout the rest gain a +2 morale bonus to perception and initiative checks for the next hour, or until the next 10-minute rest.
so if you want to apply the temp HP to them, and I think they already have the attack and initiative bonus.
We have an initiative bonus. The attack is from the get 'em.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I don't know how to code that, Veno. I don't know this.
It's already it's already
Oh.
coded for the initiative.
Okay.
So all you have to do, you should have the temp HP on there, and it's pretty much the same as 5e.
So if I do that,
Or is that look alive?
yeah.
Add ability action heal.
Already exists on all of us.
Yeah, the effect on a. Yeah, we haven't put in the number of hit points.
Oh.
Oh, there
How
it
many?
is.
Did it give you 10 hit points? Is it?
Yeah, how much? How many temp HP?
Resolve to regain stamina. All allies who stay within 6 feet. +2 morale bonus for perception initiative checks for 10-minute rest. I didn't say anything about 10
Yeah, I don't
HP.
think it was 10. I don't think he said that.
I thought it had temp HP.
Well,
I thought he said that before.
Yeah, I know, and the effect actually has heal temporary, but it doesn't have an amount.
Yeah, that's because I added it. Yeah, the only thing that I don't think is part of that is the perception. Could have swore that one had a HP or temp HP attached to it, but I guess not. So I guess we'll just remove that one.
We should get a bonus to our perception.
Apparently.
Yeah, it said it's already on there for you guys. So
Yeah, well, the initiative.
the initiative 2 morale.
Yeah. One's not needed. Let's see. How do you? Trying to remember how you do perception. Is it skill : perception bonus. And it's a +2 to it.
Are you still in the chat there, Mike?
I think he left earlier. No, he's still there. I think that was placeholder that left.
No, placeholder hasn't been here.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, I see he's still in chat. He's just not talking.
He's muted.
I thought he'd left the table a while ago, but looks like he might be back on it.
I mean, I am here. I just muted myself because I didn't want to talk on stream, basically. I did accidentally leave earlier. I'm trying to figure out the table, like inputting alternate racial traits.
It seems
There's
like
a button at the top that says Alt.
All right.
This is Alt, depending on which one.
It's skill, all in caps, colon, whatever the bonus is, and then perception in lowercase.
Okay. So skill to perception, morale.
Yeah, and it has to be perception in full.
Right. That's the wrong one.
But yeah, I've just been tooling around trying to figure stuff out, but I didn't want to talk on stream, so I muted myself when you guys went live.
Yeah, but on the ability tab, where it says racial traits, there's a button that says Alt.
Okay. Oh, I see now. Thank you.
Hit that. There's one for skills too at the top, or abilities, whatever they call it.
All right, you said skill in all uppercase, right, Carl?
Skills all in uppercase, yeah.
Colon to perception morale.
Yes.
Found it. I just need to delete the stuff it's replacing. There we go.
All right, you should be good now with the perception bonus. So let's remove that from everybody so you can put it on fresh.
I can't remove them.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I think it's because the effects may have already been on when I copied the table over.
I lost my get 'em effect. Can I get 'em back, please?
Oh, did I delete the wrong one?
I have the initiative, but I lost my get 'em.
Yeah, I deleted the wrong one. My apologies.
I got it.
Data purpose.
All right, should be good on that now. Well, I would, but there's like 10 lockers here, and only one of them has something in it. So you pretty much have a 10% chance accumulatively to find that particular locker.
You just want me to roll 8 more times?
Well, let's do another engineering check, and then we will roll the. If you succeed, we will roll the fate die. That'll do it. So roll a fate die.
That's the percentages?
Yes.
Oh!
Hey, you found it.
Hey, what is it?
It's a fancy looking amulet.
Ooh.
I'm looking up a little bit more info.
I'm going to show it to everyone because I'm the only one not trained in mysticism. An amulet sounds mystical.
I'm a little learned on mysticism. but that may not be the right skill.
It seems to be technomagical. So, at least at first glance.
Hmm. Can I attempt to analyze this in some capacity?
Sure. This will all be in here in the 10-minute rest. Because
Would
I
you like me
imagine,
to roll?
say engineering. Oh snap!
I figured it out. I don't know what it is, but I think I figured it out.
Well, you're kind of flipping this amulet over and back and forth, and just kind of generally checking it out, and then you manage to flip a switch on it, and everybody that's near you just basically sees you go into this shimmery invisible type of mode. It's a amulet of camouflage.
Ooh.
Can't see me.
I'm exaggerating a little bit, but he kind of like flitzed out and like became kind of camouflaged for a second. Not like grass camouflage or anything, but you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Yeah, it looks like the Predator movies.
Kind of, but not
It's
so.
like it sounds like it's a lesser version. It's on the party sheet, so
Yeah.
I think it's like a lesser version of Predator.
Basically, what it does is if you're wearing it with it active and somebody's actively searching for you, if you're within their sight range for that environment, they roll it twice. They pretty much do their perception checks at a disadvantage.
We should have whoever is sneakiest wear this for when they're sneaking.
I don't think that's metalfoot cotton. I'm sorry,
See,
pipefoot cotton.
it's even less me.
Or perhaps
They
a
do this
future
really loud lumbering.
perhaps a future crew member might make better use of it.
Actually, I've got a stealth +7.
This is true. You just really fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Goes back. You can use it to hide your special stuff.
Yeah, we get a new permanent captain, so I'm not like chained to that title anymore. I can just like make it look like a wall right in front of.
Dive space toilet wit.
I don't know. I've been trying to open this door for a while.
This medical bay is barely large enough for the single trauma bed in the room's northwest corner. I don't know why they insist on giving the exits to the room.
I don't know.
Because they obviously play gemstones.
Is this like functional?
That's a good question.
And if so, can like I treat wit in here?
Well, you've had some experience with the med bays and whatnot, right?
Yeah, I had a class.
Mhm.
Well, judging by its small size, you reckon that this medical bay was its primary use was emergencies. Um, Let's see. The cabinets are all labeled in Aslanti and once contained a wide variety of medical supplies. Let's see. Inside flowchart. The interior of each cabinet contains an inventory of supplies and a flowchart for the use of each in an emergency. And do you have medicine? I think you do.
Yes.
Actually, you
My
probably.
best skill right now.
Actually, I don't think you need it. But yeah, go ahead. You're surprised that there's some things in here that are still intact. Although
I
most of the
better do
supplies,
this just in case.
although most of the supplies in the cabinets are mostly spoiled due to age, sealed packages contain 4 Tier 1 analgesics, 2 Tier 1 antitoxins, and a Tier 2 sedative. A cupboard marked medicinal cures in Aslanti contains 4 Mark 1 serums of healing and 6 spell amps. By the way, everyone, spell amps are basically like scrolls in this game.
But there's some medical stuff in here, you guys. I'll bring it over.
I could do with some serum.
I have dropped them in the party sheet. Not exactly sure what the analgesic does. I mean, I know what it
Stops
does.
you from hurting.
It's for treatment of burns and STDs.
Dead
Which
and
is
sensory
also
and
kind of a burning.
Yes, that kind.
You gain a bonus to saving throws against pain effects for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And you also count as flat-footed.
right for 1 round per tier. I'm not exactly sure what pain effects would be, but I guess that would be related to the particular spell.
If you were being tortured.
That too. Of course, we know what an antitoxin is, but it gives you a bonus equal to 3+ tier to saving throws against poison for a number of hours equal to the tier. Let's see, the sedative. It's what is it?
Does non-lethal damage.
Yeah, but which tier was it? I think it was a 1.
2.
Okay.
Sedative
So-
was 2.
All right, so it does 2d4 non-lethal. Oh, when suffering from emotion or fear effect that allows a saving throw to negate, you can take or be injected with a sedative that permits you to immediately attempt a new saving throw with a bonus equal to the sedative's tier to end the effect, as long as it's not a permanent or instantaneous effect. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm learning new things all the time, aren't I? Well, at least you're consistent.
To be targeting yourself. Or at least your wound hasn't changed on the combat tracker.
I thought I was targeting myself because I've got a black ring around me, but never mind.
I
I think
there
that
was,
means that's the character selected for line of sight. Alright, you feel better there, Wit? Maybe you can finally get that bathroom door open now.
and by the way, you tried this door several times. It seems to be locked from the inside.
I knock on the door.
No response.
Occupado!
You press the door panel. This small but functional kitchen appears to be in good repair, although it's covered with sheets of yellowish green mold.
Are there snacks?
The food once stored here has decayed long ago, and the mold that now grows here is tenacious but harmless.
Tenacious D.
Sorry, Cotton. There's no snacks.
Now, if we had somebody on stream that wanted to pay a few of their stream points or whatever to get Cotton to smoke it,
You have an
No.
antitoxin. Now it's okay.
No, but these are all good things to have in our ship in case we've got to or in somebody's backpack. Which point of order, I don't know who is the most fleet of foot of the group, but since we don't have an official medic, whoever can move the quickest.
I think I'm the fastest right now.
I think he's also the only one with medicine as well.
There we go.
I think I've just become the official medic.
All right, so
Yep. Yeah, you're the science officer, the engineer, and the medical officer.
I can pilot too.
Yeah, but that job's taken.
I'm the pilot, I'm the captain, and I'm the master verb. All
The
right,
master of air.
Wit, let's go take care of this and get our shit and get out of here. Kick the door in, beat their ass with it.
Did you just take all of them, or?
Yeah, if you shift drag, it grabs all of them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
Good to
recently
know.
learned that.
Well, that'll help, especially when there's like dozens of potions or something in there. All right. So, what are y'all doing?
Right, we have to go around. We know that they're in there. How do we, Captain? What do you think?
I think we approach from two
I have an idea.
directions. On the count of
Does the
20.
store work?
Jeremiah, follow me on the count of 20. Ready? 19, 18, 17, and then Cotton starts counting and he runs out here.
Zivrak, yeah, I would say that door is open.
Right, because we
Or
can sneak this way too.
not that it's open, but it opens for you.
Because it sounds like Cotton wants to try to go from and pincer him.
I'm just checking over something. Okay, I think we're good on that part. All right, Jeremiah, Wit, you can't seem to get through this door. Do y'all want to go around with Cotton or Zivrak?
Wit did say he would be AFK a minute,
Oh, did he?
so he might still be.
Yeah, so let's
Cotton, we should figure out who's going in which door.
Well, that's what Cotton said as he took off running. 20, 19. Doesn't matter. Just make sure at 1 you go through the door, wherever door it is.
I mean, I definitely will allow y'all to sync it up to, basically bust through the doors at the same time.
We do have our communicators.
This is true as well.
I think like most of us speak Vesk for some reason.
Who knows why? Well, I mean,
Because wit is
Wit
a Vesk.
understand. Well, I mean,
Because
Wit,
I had so many incredibly number of language choices that I ran out of ones that I knew. I do have 7 languages.
wow, Zivrak is quite educated.
He's a professor. He got
like Viggo
the
Mortensen.
language tapes for Aquan.
You ever seen the Viggo Mortensen clip on YouTube where they're interviews from him from all over the world, and he speaks like 7 or 8 languages fluently. Let's see, languages. Where's my language?
But more with more horns.
Yep, you're a little hornier than Viggo Mortensen, maybe. I don't know. Where are my languages listed at?
Notes.
Should be.
Oh,
Is
notes.
it notes or abilities?
Notes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aslanti, Catravalian, Common, Drow, Elven, Gnome, and Vesk.
A lot of people streaming tonight. Is that normal? I guess it is because it's Friday. It's awfully quiet. I blame Brad. What?
Is it? Oh. I couldn't think of an argument against it being my fault.
Zivrak, despite being inside a ship, you hear a meteor whistling towards you.
Oh
I
no. Well, as soon as we get to the fork in the road, I'm going to take it.
All right, Yogi Berra.
In that case, I'm going to say there's a knife in the road.
That's ominous. Carl.
You're right.
All right, so
Split the party and we're opening doors simultaneously. Your favorite.
Well, this door's locked.
yes, and it also seems to be a bit more reinforced than the others. Apparently, they had issues with privacy.
Not respecting the space toilets.
Or at least people's privacy on the space toilet.
So we'll do a data split.
Like a vacuum.
No, it's 3 seashells.
Did Cotton get to
knows how
20?
use that, so it's taking so long. You should go first because you're a big giant thing with the shield and everything.
All right. Cotton beeps the communicator. Is the door open? He tries the door.
Well, the panel is saying unlocked.
Well, then when Cotton's countdown would have got to 20, he opens the door and he hopes everybody else does wherever they're coming through at.
I'll let y'all move up just behind it like that. I'm not going to let you go too far in.
I'm just giving Jeremiah some room to get in here behind me.
All right.
He needs to be able
He
to
manages to count to 18.
I mean, he could come up beside you like this.
There you
You
go.
kind of come through the
That
door
works
together.
perfect.
You're kind of small enough.
Hey, it works in my favor. Some girls like it small, man. You know, just saying.
I'm going to actually move you down a square because he's kind of like over here behind the chair, ducking down.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we see 4 people in here. What the hell is that?
Yes. One of them is the one from the catwalk.
Yeah, on the catwalk.
Alright, smoke is coming out of their burned ass.
Although the front of this wide bridge has been crumpled, the rest of the room is in good repair. The nearly shattered forward viewport shows nothing but dirt and rock, with a few tough roots snaking in through the cracks. An opulent captain's chair sits atop a dais, and positions for the pilot, science officer, and gunner all seem ready for use. Complicated computer system to the right of the captain's chair has been carefully disassembled, with its pieces around it neatly labeled as though from an archaeological dig.
Oh, good.
You also see
Fancy.
cadets taking cover behind consoles and chairs and whatnot, and then the one that seems to be in command, the lieutenant there. I will give you a few seconds to talk before we initiate combat. So, I see my underling was telling the truth about intruders. I never would have imagined. You come from the colony, I take it.
Yeah, we're from space, but that's where we came from first. Are you going to surrender to our Captain Cotton now? Cotton, tell him.
Ha!
Attention, all planets of the Solar Federation, we have assumed control. We have assumed control. Rush 2112.
I got it. So, if there's nothing else,
If there's nothing else,
roll initiative.
Am I still tracking this one from before?
No,
I
because
think
you
if it leaves
switched.
my sight.
Well, you also switch targets too. When you
That's right.
when you switch targets, I went ahead and removed it from them.
Our rolls here.
Damn, guys. Okay then.
now, ma'am, I'm only going to say this one time. Oh, tokens aren't locked.
Oh, now they are.
Your machine gun.
Sorry. Is that where you wish to go?
Yes. Ma'am, I'm only going to say this one time. If you don't abandon this task of yours peacefully, these guys are going to get you.
For the Aslanti Empire.
Mm,
All right, Jeremiah. Yeah, from Cotton and Jeremiah's perspective, everybody is behind cover. So
except her.
Cover.
he's taking cover, Zivrak. He's taking cover behind the chair type of thing. They weren't expecting you to come through the other door. Hell, I wasn't expecting you to go through the other door.
Well, that's a good start.
Yeah, I'll say. Of course, I think he was already wounded from the previous fight.
I just meant the max damage.
Anything else, Jeremiah?
Yeah, 1 second.
Is it bad that I feel like I'm kind of in a cyberpunk battle with this mood music or mood sound?
Okay, so I roll a d20.
What is this for?
Wound crit. And then I apply, you've been shot in the eye, and you get a reflex save to stop it.
Okay, what? I'm confused. What did you use?
I use the rifle, the
Okay,
Huxor rifle. It's got a wound as its critical effect.
Isn't
You
that on a
didn't-
crit though?
you didn't actually get a crit. His status is crit.
Oh, right, sorry, I misread that.
It's okay.
But it killed him so much.
That's why I was kind of confused. Like, what's going on? All right, Zivrak. If you have a melee weapon, you would get a +2 to hit the one that's in cover because y'all kind of snuck up on him, busted through the door.
Can you withdraw a weapon as part of an attack, or do I just have to headbutt him?
Well,
I think that might not be good. I'm just gonna headbutt him.
I mean, you don't have to pull out your horns to headbutt him.
Well, you're not moving, are
I do
you?
have a.
So you can use your move to change weapon.
It's true.
I use my move to track him.
Ah, right. But he's all the way over there. How are you hitting him with your horns from all the way over there? Or were you trying to hit the one next?
Somehow the wrong one clicked. I'm not sure what I managed to do.
Yeah,
I meant to attack that one.
yeah. The two that were with her were privates. The three that were on the catwalk were cadets.
But that's still gonna miss, right?
Go ahead and re-roll it.
That's just
Don't forget
corporal.
to.
Spetsy says put some
Blind
tool
cat.
on.
Oh, you're right. It does say corporal. Still, low man on the totem pole.
Yeah, but higher than the privates.
Wow.
That was still against the same dude as well.
No, it wasn't.
Well, it definitely showed me targeting the one next to me.
It went to Aslanti Private 12.
But
I'd do it, Spetsy, but YouTube would block me
Wait,
for
yeah.
sure. I'd have to
So I
start
think they're
paying
still
money
all
to
cadets
somebody.
except for the lieutenant.
Maynard.
All right, Whit.
Maynard would show up on my doorstep wanting
Look
money.
at Kitty.
Not, but
Hello, Space Kitty. And it's not Hootie.
Bluty and a Hoefish.
Well, his name is Huddie.
Oh, Hoodie.
Hootie.
Hootie.
Is the Hu Hootie?
Oh.
It's a hit. My spleen.
That could be Danny Carey on the drums. Here, I'll turn that up a little bit. Except we get loud gunshots too.
You see her pull a blade from her hip.
Actually, Danny Carey kicked this drummer's ass, I think. Oh yeah, it's like high school marching band drummer.
I need to look up. What does that do? That's weird. Submicro. Oh. That's. I'm not understanding this fighting style. Hit and run. Because it doesn't say it gives me any bonuses or whatever.
Hit and run means that they can run up to you, attack you, and run away without taking an op shot, right?
Are they
Yeah,
soldier?
It says your abilities allow you to move even when you make full attacks and to avoid getting locked down by your enemies.
Yeah, so hit and run is a fighting style that's broke up into numerous different attacks, right? So when you make a full attack, you can either take a guided step or move up to half your speed. This movement can come before, between, or after your attacks, but can't be split up.
Okay. It gives more.
And then there's duck and weave, which is
Right.
higher level.
Well, she doesn't have that. Just hit and run.
It's the one soldier style.
She also has something called opening volley.
Opening volley, yeah, it's the first one. You gain an opening volley as a bonus feat. If you already have this feat, so opening volley is just a feat. So
I think you get a bonus to shoot
Well-
the first round.
+2 circumstance bonus to your next melee attack against that opponent. All right.
Yeah, when you deal damage to an opponent with a ranged attack on your first turn in combat, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your next melee attack against that
Yeah.
opponent. So in that
Yeah,
case,
you don't get the nimble facade thing until level 5.
well,
So it's not really a very much of a hit and run style until later on.
right. But she's going to take a guarded step back with blade and. Oh, what else does she have? Apparently,
I think-
assault rifle.
I think level 1 of the armor one is you can punch people good. So the lower levels are kind of weird for their names.
The level 1 of the armored one gives you a benefit to armor. I think
thought
you're thinking of
that one
armored
where you can-
fist. That armored fist, that's a different thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're not talking about a protection spec one. You're talking about the using armor for melee one.
Wow. Okay, then. So much for opening volley.
I got her shook up for you, Wit.
Bolt rifle sounds like a good weapon. Let's take it.
Hit and run also really requires you to have the initiative to work properly. Like
Right.
somebody just runs up into your face, it doesn't work so well.
That's the one currently its turn. Yes, it is. And he can't hit for shit. This one stands up and, well, it's not like a full act or a full movement type stand up because he was kind of like kneeling down. But he stands up the rest of the way,
Stops
drops the rifle,
Ring.
and then attempts to stab the beef.
Oh, my meat!
Got him in a T-bone.
The ribeye!
tries to take a pot shot at you, Jeremiah. You're behind cover, and he just hits the wall. Can you do that whenever you want? Oh, you had it on the wrong one.
Yeah, I deleted from the other one.
Gotcha. All right, Cotton.
Been before.
Cotton's gonna move up right beside it says Lanny here. Am I in melee? Right there, like,
Yes.
yep, right there, whatever.
Ooh.
Oh. In a crowded artery. Poink.
It was.
Did you just stab him in the neck or something?
I just run up. They were looking the other direction over here at Wit, because big scary fucker, coming through the door. And I just kind of run up beside him and just shove my dagger in their neck.
Well,
We did send all the tallest people in the same door.
Well, that would explain why he missed Jeremiah down there.
Any kind of cover on the shot?
Let me see. Yeah, partial. Still a hit, though. I don't remember what he nicknamed the hedge keg.
I think that's Charity.
Is it?
Maybe. I thought so.
Charity?
I could be wrong.
Yeah, he hasn't put the names on the sheet.
I know the Conquer Star red is Justice. Does he have another weapon on his sheet?
He's got a few weapons, but he hasn't named them.
Yeah, he's got the rifle. That was the one we got from the bug guys.
That's right. He's got a pulsecaster rifle as well.
Yeah, I think the Pulsecaster rifle is actually Charity. He called Hedge Cat something else. I don't remember offhand.
Doesn't matter. When he starts preaching, I just kind of stick some stuff in my ears.
Better eat the special stuff then. Did I take it?
Huh?
Okay, that was weird.
What was that line that went blipping across?
I hit push to talk and it started moving me.
Is it over on your number pad?
No, it's F12.
Uh,
I have no idea.
Do you have anything on the F12 keybind?
No, because it's not doing anything now. Kind of weird.
That is weird.
Can I take a guarded step here and then shoot him?
no, but you can look at my ass, says your cat.
Yes, I will allow that.
So maybe the cat did something. I don't know. I'm gonna blame the cat because cats.
You hit him.
I breathed heavily on him.
I poke you in the nose.
Yeah, I'm gonna boop his nose with my gun. Boop.
Boop.
For some reason, you had it down on the stun setting.
Why did I install that? Wait, what's this other setting marked mystery?
Do you really want to flip that in one of my games? Especially in a space-themed game? Some weird shit could happen.
Charge.
Who are you charging? Lieutenant?
Private.
Okay, since he is in between squares, I will allow that. You have to move a minimum of 10 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was just confirming. A full attack is at -4, I think. Just for the record.
I think it's 2 with the charge, right?
No, I was just meaning a regular full attack.
Oh,
Full
yes.
attack is -4 to each attack, yeah.
Right.
Unless you've got something to diminish that.
Mine says 2.
You must have something to diminish it then.
Or your bonus is above 4.
Because you had a -1 when you did it before.
I don't have anything targeted, do I? Oh, here, I'll do that. Make sure I don't. I just want to see if it. -1.
That's because it was I think your normal bonus is 3.
Yeah, so it's
Yep.
taking 4 off.
Oh, okay.
Were you doing anything else with? You killed that
Oh,
guy, but you just slaughtered him.
I'm sorry, I thought it was his turn.
Right. She drops the rifle. It swings to her side, strap and all. She pulls out the blade and begins to hack at you.
Hack.
Wrong kind of hack.
After we kill her, you can have that sword. It's pretty.
Whew, ouchies. Oh, right, still my turn. I think last time he attempted to stab you. Is that correct?
Yeah, and then I stepped away.
So I'm going to put him there. So he's going to attempt to stab you again. And he misses.
Whoosh.
He's dead.
Yeah, I forgot to remove him.
He's dead, Jim.
All right, Cotton.
Well, hang on. So cotton goes here, here, and that's still 25.
Yeah,
All right.
don't really like the diagonal movement, but I don't know if I can actually turn that off in Starfinder.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter. That's fine if it calculates it that way. It's not quite accurate, but okay. So he will cancel that move, and he will come to here.
I've,
I'm sorry, Wit. What was that?
I just wondered if it might be doing that because you're not actually on a square properly.
Oh, probably.
Well, let's pick a square, up or down.
Right there.
All right.
There we go. So
I mean, still doing the
that's but
extra.
that would have been 25 feet to there earlier. But yeah, it still does the
Yeah.
extra, but that's fine. I just wanted to get to here, and Cotton comes running in with the knife again.
It's weird because it didn't do it for the first part.
Does it alternate?
Yes. Starfinder rules. The first one is 5, the next one is 10, and then it goes back to 5.
Cotton pokes her.
And not in the fun way, I imagine.
No.
Well, he's lined up okay for it.
Jeremiah?
Yep. What sort of cover
Targeting
do I have on that
yourself.
shot? I have
You
to
have
click
yourself
myself.
targeted also. There you
I
go.
have to click myself to take control of myself.
Aha. But that doesn't seem like an effective thing. I'm gonna go roll computers for that.
With Tiburak there, and since he's knife fighting him, I'd say partial cover. Well, at least you didn't hit Zivrak.
Oh,
He'll move up in the name of the Lord.
You're gonna take cover behind that.
Hmm.
I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Some sort of console
science.
that needs to face the side of the ship for some reason. Either that
Maybe
or
that's one
somebody's
of the
just.
things.
I
Either
think
that or
that's
somebody's
Oh.
sitting there staring at the captain.
You know what it is? It's the captain's chair rotates, and that's like in front of him.
right.
Then.
Yeah, that's the captain's console. I think that's the one that she was taking apart.
I mean, let's hope that
I'm
it
getting guarded step.
moves from that position, otherwise it'd be quite far away when that rotates. But yeah. His opulent
Please,
chair.
Lena?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the movement. It was slightly off screen.
You are right over there. Wait, it got. Oh, come on. All right. You get him. I gotta go and switch the settings to a different color. Change my laser color.
It's which turn? What are you
Mm-hmm.
doing with?
Gonna do a boosted hit. Or not.
Since the short one came up, she's gonna do a full attack against you.
Hmm.
Ouchies.
Yeah, I'd say.
Stabbity stab stab. Ow.
Oh,
Alright,
my
God.
tenderloin!
I'm gonna take a full knife attack at her. Pathetic.
You call that a knife? This is a knife.
I'd like to call my mom, actually.
You were out of service range. I would say no cover bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Hit.
He uses movement action to switch weapons to the boltcaster.
All right. Get him, Zivrak.
Ah!
In the tenderloin. I said, get him.
I tried. I didn't get him good.
Apparently, you need a little bit more practice with your horns.
Well, I think I just broke this chair.
Okay, I use my movement action to declare Cotton as my entropic focus.
You were going to say error.
You're what? What?
Basically, if you get hit, I get fed entropic points from it.
Okay.
But you have to stay there adjacent to me. Don't feel like you have to, but it breaks if you move away from me.
Move, he's going to reach over and grab your shoulders.
Yeah, I don't need an opposite shot against me right now, so Cotton can't go anywhere.
Why is not charge expiring?
I don't know. Did you not code it properly?
Yeah, but I got rid of it. It's fixed now. It's Lieutenant's turn.
Yep. I'm gonna. Yeah. Wit was odd. So it's going after Cotton.
You're saying Cotton isn't odd?
Cotton's a little odd.
And he might be a little bloody too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
no!
Shit.
Oh, I saw that coming.
Okay. So that gives me an entropic
That's
point.
Fun for him getting stabbed to death.
Oh yeah, he's gonna attack Zivrak again.
So your current state of entropy makes me more powerful.
Right. I thought it was supposed to automatically do it. But that may not be a thing.
It doesn't automatically do it because he has several choices at this point. Because he can use his resolve to fix the situation.
Yes, and he currently has two
resolve points. What's that mean?
Okay.
You can stabilize for, I believe it's one resolve point, and you stay at 0. You're not dying. Is that correct?
HP equals
when dying,
0.
you lose one resolve point each round at the end of your turn. This continues until you die or stabilize. Okay, and then if you are dying, you can use your resolve points to stabilize. You can spend a resolve points equal to 1/4 of your maximum on your turn to immediately stabilize. This means you are no longer dying, but you remain unconscious. So how many? What's your maximum resolve points?
4.
So you need to spend 2 to stabilize.
He only has 2 left.
So he can stabilize, but if he dies, gets hit again, it's game over.
Okay.
Or you can attempt to roll.
No effect dying. No effect
risky.
dying. I clicked it.
Okay.
So I shouldn't have any. It says I've got 1, but I just spent both of them, so I don't know.
Yeah.
You said a quarter.
Yeah, you spend 2. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he has a total of 4, or has a max of 4, so a quarter of that would be 1.
Oh, right. I thought you said 5. Okay, Karen.
Oh, so it has no effect?
I mean, you're stabilized.
So it only costs 1.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Jeremiah, kill this thing so I can go give him a shot in the ass.
And you can use the other button next time to dump any remaining stay in a fight. If you've been knocked unconscious,
Okay, I get it now.
you
So if
can
you have-
dump all of your remaining points. You can burn them all to come back to life with 1 hit point if you want next round.
Basically, if you hover over the stabilize, the stab, and the SNF, those are the requirements. You have 0 HP and dying, and you stabilize. And then stay and fight, you're 0 HP but stable.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, so what is Jeremiah doing?
He's going to shoot with this other weapon. Ugh. Well, he's going to stay in cover.
Technically, Zivrock, you could go over there and or guarded step over there. But I think manipulating an item
Within area of that would cause an attack of opportunity.
that's Pathfinder
I just
2. Hold on.
I think using an item might.
So, like, if she uses coup de grace on me, I'm done.
Have you got any resolve left?
1.
He has 1.
So she'd put you back into dying again, and you would have 1 turn.
Gotcha.
So does he use an item?
I'm double checking.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you're attacked while dying or stable, you lose 1 hit point. If a single source damage deals hit points greater than half your maximum hit points, but less than your maximum hit points, you lose an additional resolve point. If you lose resolve points but have no resolve points remaining, you die instantly.
Yeah, so
if you take
if she hits
damage
me, I'm
equal to or greater than your maximum hit points from a single attack, you die instantly.
Okay, there's only 3 things that trigger an attack of opportunity. When you threaten a space and the opponent moves out of the space in any way other than a guarded step or withdrawal action, you can use a reaction to make a melee attack. When the opponent is in a space you threaten, makes a ranged attack. And when your opponent is in a space you threaten, cast a spell or use a spell-like ability.
Okay.
So it doesn't say anything about manipulating an item.
Can I step to there? Cotton face down or face up?
I'm probably face down.
Possibly
in that case,
on its side.
Yeah, my head's probably right there. She probably hit me with that sword and it spun me around and laid me right down on the ground face first.
can I take the serum of healing and give him a shot in the ass?
You can
His
inject
preferred
it.
ass cheek.
You can inject it anywhere you wish.
Is there a table to roll on?
I would say that you would have access to injecting him in one of his ass cheeks if you wish.
Ah!
I think I might have gotten his favorite one. Sorry, Cotton.
Well, it's nice that it removes the unconscious effect. So that's cool.
Yeah, if you could stand up and get out of the way.
Thanks for the follow, wear tag.
I can't use a swift action to pick him up by the hair and throw him, can I?
Welcome to the zoo.
I'd have to say no.
Well, there's a reason I ended my turn as I was asking that.
All right, Wit. Could have swore that said 1 at first.
It was cocked from what I could see, but
Yeah, that too.
I'm gonna attempt to moon her with an extra moo while I'm giving Cotton that shot also.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Hey, tried to
What?
distract her.
Did anybody remember to hit F5 and quick save before we came in here?
F5 is my tracking button. Suppose that like anything bad happened when they just not one to me, did it?
Does Professor have any extra of these healing syringes things in his hand right now?
Depends. Can I get them from the party sheet?
I would allow it.
Oh, is that where they're at?
Yeah.
So could Cotton, he's still laying on the ground, grab one of these things out of his hand, and since Wit just fell partially on top of him, take it and just jab it into him, try to find some fleshy something around the jaw maybe, and jab this thing into him.
Sure.
Professor, if you got it coded, just go ahead and hit Wit with one of them things, and that would be my action. I'm gonna stay prone though.
And I will remove one from the party sheet.
Oh, I put prone on there twice, and I can't. Yes, I can remove it. Very good.
Did you stand up with your move action?
No.
Oh, okay. You said you
Wait a
put
minute. She's got a sword, doesn't she?
Yes.
Well, hell yeah, I stand up then.
Okay, good. You were able to remove that one too.
I probably had the syringes on my dramatic sci-fi suspenders, aka dramatic sci-fi straps.
Your bandolier.
No, Steve has the space bandolier.
Oh.
I have scientific suspenders.
I think he means a lab coat with a pocket protector and everything.
Pocket protector, yeah.
It's Jeremiah's turn.
Mm-hmm.
You could roll good also.
I think it'd only take one good hit to take out that private.
What's the cover?
None.
Oh yeah.
You just shocked the shit out of him. Literally, he
smells.
Yeah, he evacuated his bowels upon death. No, and Tivrak just stepped in it. I mean, Zivrak.
I was gonna say, yay, we got backup. Someone played the coward card.
Sure, it wasn't the frying pan.
I'm not allowed to play that one.
That one is dead, yes.
I'm hurting my friends.
It's a hit. That get 'em and tracking really come in handy this fight.
Yes.
All right, Wit. You are conscious and barely alive.
Wait a minute, he just shot a firearm next to Cotton. Don't you get an attack of opportunity?
What?
Oh no, it's Tivrak who was shooting them, was it?
Yes,
Yeah,
Zivrak
Yeah, I did the shooting.
in it.
Like, no, he doesn't get to attack me. No,
Like,
we're
what?
friends. I gave him drugs.
Okay, I stand up.
All right. I will allow you to pick up any melee weapons when you stand up from being unconscious, because I imagine the melee weapons are going to be right there.
Well, the shield is is my entropic shield anyway, so I
Right.
will it into being.
I'm assuming it goes poof when you go unconscious.
I was looking that up, and it doesn't say anything about losing entropy or anything when you fall down. It just says at the end of combat.
Well, I didn't know if the shield would fall down while you were unconscious or not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can understand it popping back into existence once you're conscious, because it's still combat. What are you doing?
It will disappear at the end of your turn if you're not holding it. Is what it says.
Okay.
It's like you'll have to pry it out of my cold, dead reptilian fingers.
I'm gonna have to go for a normal swing.
Well, you made purchase. Ooh,
Ooh,
nice
good.
damage.
Good deal.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hey, Cotton, odd or even?
I'm always odd, man.
Looks like it's going after Wit.
Oh shit.
And hits.
So I saved my resolve for this.
All right, so
Should
shit.
be one other syringe there too.
All right, so Cotton grabs a syringe off the professor's suspenders and turns around and jabs it into Wit's like fleshy parts, if he can find one.
Careful of
is-
his cloaca.
They're designed to go through scales.
Yeah, she's obviously found the soft spots with her sword. So, Professor, if you want to hit him with whatever it is.
Go there.
Quick question. What kind of armor are you wearing?
Golem, but they have ports and stuff for injections, don't they?
I think, yeah, the full armor would have injection ports for medicine during combat and such.
Mm-hmm. I think that is mentioned somewhere.
Yeah.
That was a.
Same with like if you're actually wearing a spacesuit.
I agree.
I mean, it was some healing.
Well, if they hit you, it's going to do like 15 damage anyway. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
They're not going to miss and they're not going to not kill you.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
what's Jeremiah?
that gives the two of you big guys an action.
So
Is this full cover?
no, I think isn't Wit laying down?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Shoot right
Wait,
over him.
say that. So no penalty for that. Don't get up yet, Wit. It's a hit. She scoffs at it.
I mean, that's pretty high damage for that weapon.
True. She still scoffs at it.
I like the way he's standing like 4 foot away from her, just shooting her with his laser rifle.
Pew 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 pew.
Then we'll run over here to try to flank her for Wit.
You do know that's going to trigger an op attack, right?
Moving from this space to that space.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. I was thinking she was one over.
I think you're probably better off just shooting from where you are.
yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, I'll. Wit's laying down, so he probably can't even. Yeah. All right. Wait, go and stab her.
So I stand up. I feel like I've done this before.
Well, hopefully you can actually hit her this time.
It's all right. When it comes to Professor, it's deja vu.
I'm sure I hit her last time, I'll be honest.
No, I think you missed her.
Come on, big damage, big Oh.
This might take a while.
That was the opposite.
Well,
That-
it depends on whose perspective you are. It might take a while for her to win, you mean?
Yeah. To TPK this lot.
Because there's two of us which are at death's door.
This is very true.
I don't think she can. I don't think she can actually miss. Well, she can. She can miss me if she rolls
Like
below a 3. Yeah.
Right. She's going to take a guarded step to the left and go after this hunk of a piece of beef.
It's not my fault I'm delicious.
Does she get 2 moves?
No. She just,
She's
Came
her
right
action to
off.
take a guarded step, right?
yeah.
No, it's
That's
a
her
move
movement.
action.
Yeah. Guarded step is a move action.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
Damn.
You can't
It just
bodyguard
means-
me from that
It
distance.
just means
can
you can only move 5 foot for your whole entire turn.
Right. Why?
Oh, now he's near death's door.
Oh, shit.
There's a wipe in sight here, lads, if we roll badly in this next round.
Why you
This is when
bitch?
we find out she's got an attack that hits everyone adjacent.
She just drops a frag grenade at her feet. Now we're fucked.
But it's a lot easier for you to get flanking.
It's true.
That's decent damage.
It's-
Hang in there,
and,
boys. Hang in there. We're about to kick her ass. I told you, bitch.
Alright. Does the short stump make it partial cover, or?
Nah. I mean, he's only like, what, 3.5 at the most?
Yes, sir.
Spin, are you lurking around out there working on your Starfinder game or something? I'm gonna grab some water.
With this, with that last attack, she seems to jolt and undulate as the electricity apparently hit a vulnerable spot in her armor and is basically being conducted between the armor and her flesh. And you begin to see smoke and singe marks on the armor until she just falls dead limp on the ground.
Does the glass on a Cyclops eye pop?
I'm gonna wipe the
Sure.
poo that I stepped in on her armor.
I'm gonna sit in the captain's chair. Or rather collapse into the captain's chair.
I feel it looks something like that.
Hey, that over there is it's Wit on the left.
Except Wit doesn't use a
Cotton
dash.
with a weird looking hat.
It's some sort of mind link circuit. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down here. Well, I'm gonna fall down and be like, ugh.
Well, I own a Doshko, it's just on the ship.
All right. We will be wrapping up soon. So
Cool.
if there's anything you'd like to do.
We're gonna catch a
Professor.
night's sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Can I,
Cotton would deserve
Get the
a
schematics.
Cottonwood what?
Yeah, I said Cotton and Wit deserve a mini vacation.
Yeah, I'm gonna put into
They just
Starfinder
had one
Society
to the
about that
afterlife
shit.
waiting room. Where does it look like one would get the schematics, Venno?
Schematics.
You guys check for other stuff and maybe
Well,
comes back to life.
now that she's dead, you notice that at her hip also contains a leather pouch, or leather pouch on the belt has a data pad inside, and it seems
Let me
ancient.
check this. Ooh. Can I read it?
What's
on.
going on? Drake takes is raid. Thank you, Drake.
We all just almost died.
I
Yeah.
gotta sleep in this chair for 8 hours.
Yep, we're just about TPK here.
On this opulent chair.
But I think we're gonna level up.
Not quite yet.
We are at the end of this chapter anyway. I just don't know when that is. Imagined something bad's gonna happen.
Thank you, sir. That's
Something
actually,
worse, I think you
bad
mean.
things happen to us.
for the most part, that overlay is
Worse
provided by
things happen.
Paizo, just for streamers. So Paizo's got their own overlays, and I took one of their overlays and tweaked it. And I mean, they provide the Photoshop files and everything. It was very easy to set up.
I know you're muted.
You can hack into the data pad. It does seem fairly ancient, though.
Did you say I can or I can't?
Can.
Oh, I'm gonna do that.
Hack away.
All right. Well, you didn't quite get in.
What's this sword look like she's got? Is it small enough?
I'd say it probably looks kind of like a katana.
Could Cotton wield it?
I don't see why not.
Small arm. Well, I'm not proficient in it. I got small arm proficiency.
That is not weapons.
Oh, basic melee
That would
weapon.
be like handguns.
I got basic melee weapons. Just if it'll do more damage than a knife, you know.
Oh, but is it going to use your strength instead of your dexterity?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Never mind. Never mind.
Well, what does it look like?
There
Where
should
is
be
it?
some kind
Okay, apparently she has 2 data pads on her. The first one that you're dealing with was the ancient one. If you'd like, we can go to the other one and come back to the ancient one in a moment, and you can try again.
Where is the sword?
It's at her feet. I will get to that once we finish with the data pads. All right, you managed to hack into this one. This one contains reports in Aslanti, of course, made by Master at Arms Alaraha. I believe that's the commander that you killed back at Madeline's Landing. Let's see. Was there. I think y'all got into his terminal, didn't you?
Yes, and we looked up information. And we found out about the ship and movements of soldiers or something.
Yes.
Yeah. In addition, you learned that Lieutenant Sharu's supervisor is a member of the Aslanti nobility named Sardat Zolan Ulavestra, and that the noble was behind the entire Nakandis operation. And finally, the datapad reveals that Sedona and the Rune Drive were both taken to a prison moon called Gulta in the Aslanti Star Empire. Along with it,
Are you good at flying sneaky?
Hmm?
Along with this information is the flight plan to the moon, but notes a checkpoint along the journey where an Aslanti transponder code is required.
Does it have any transponder codes included?
No, you probably figured that that's going to be something unique to Aslanti ships.
So we need to find one of their ships and take their transponder off of it.
Yes.
And
You guys check for anything interested in the room while I do this. You put your organs back in, Wit.
Wit's fallen asleep in a chair.
And if you wanted to kind of give an engineering once over of the ship, you would find that the Royal Ventures transponder is far too anachronistic. I think that means old.
Archaic.
No,
No.
anachronistic.
Yes.
Like an anachronism.
From another time period. This one.
Yeah, it's too anachronistic to fool any current Aslanti patrols.
It's an old code, but I'll allow it.
I never said that.
Can I steal the transponder? I mean, can I take the transponder for the Absalom Museum?
It's been destroyed in the crash.
Just nip that right in the bud.
And then it's not that it's too old to use; it's that it's broken.
It's in several pieces underground. Are y'all doing anything while he's playing with
she have
data?
Yeah, go loot everything, Cotton.
Yeah, Cotton's looking around, but yeah, actually he's not. He's in this seat over here with his feet propped up on the control panel and trying to do like Wit there.
Hell? She has an item called Inevitable Downfall. Oh, that's apparently the blade.
That's a cool name.
There you
but
go,
she
Wit.
probably should have listened to it.
Yep, inevitably it was her downfall.
Wait, can you use that cool sword?
Oh wow.
Or just put it on his corpse. I mean,
Yeah.
his sleeping body.
Corpse. Jesus.
All right. By the way, this weapon has a dispelling, which apparently can dispel spells or whatever
Space
on
magic.
a critical. This weapon gains dispelling as a critical hit effect in combat. The ability manifests only in high stakes situations, so you must be in combat and facing a significant enemy.
Have we fought anything that was insignificant?
No.
Not yet.
Based on our pain, it sounded like everything's been significant.
Yeah,
But
target affected by the dispelling critical hit effect is the subject of a targeted dispel magic, as the spell using the weapon's item level as the dispel check's caster level. And then it also has a called infusion. So with a swift action, you can return it to your hand, even if the weapon is in the possession of another creature, and has a max range of 100 feet. So that's really cool. AG assault rifle. She also has a AG battle dress, whatever the AG is. Oh, Aslanti guard.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's Lanty something.
Yeah,
a creature has to be below -4 your level to be non-significant. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's rare.
Those -2 level things.
I'm just going to add this stuff to the combat tracker. I mean, not combat tracker, party sheet.
Oh, you have to fight the treasure.
I think Sharu's datapad is the one that you hacked. The other one, which I'm not sure what it's showing as, is not.
I'm guessing that Wit probably wants his armor.
Yeah, it's a significant upgrade compared to mine.
There are 6 spell ampules in here. Remove condition. We should each have one of those on us.
I'm trying to remember spell ampules. I think you actually have to be able to cast spells to use ampules. Because it's like a scroll. So I figured you'd probably sell those unless no, because he's Solarian. Yeah, you'll probably just wind up selling them.
It has no AC penalty. That's pretty good armor, that, you know. Doesn't inhibit your movement at all. Makes sense for who it was on, I guess.
Always nice to get the tank spec'd out.
Yeah. It's also got a targeting computer and a clear spindle built into it.
Are we wrapping a stream here? I think probably.
Well, I was gonna allow Brad to give me one more.
Oh yeah.
Computer.
What's the
Yeah, we got another
unidentified item?
data pad.
It's the other data pad.
Oh, what armor did you have on currently, Wit?
Golem Forged.
I think that's literally the exact same thing I rolled.
It is.
I'm giving you a Benny to try to re-roll that. Let's try to get higher.
I mean, this
That's
battle,
God's philosophy.
this battle dress is really good for me.
That's culture.
Oh, I better re-roll that. That was worse. I roll archaeology to get a bonus because it's old.
I need a will save.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's not a good result. Oh no, not will save. Well, there's a good number finally.
You felt weird for a second, but then you managed to push it off, and you're fine.
I'll just assume it's because my spleen is visible. Let me just tuck that back in real quick.
What?
Oh, here we go.
So this is...
Apparently, you triggered some sort of security fail safe. And I think with that, we're going to wrap it up.
Wrap it up. I'll take it. All right, Spin, Drake. Spin says the AG armor will come in handy if you ever want to pretend you are an Aslanti. Oh, that's smart, Spinster.
All right. Hey, no kibitzing.
Hey, all right. Thanks for coming by and letting us, making us a little bit smarter there.
Because how many of us are Aslanti shaped?
Moreover, it's got an Aeon stone in it, which stops you needing food or water. And can also glow at will to provide you light.
Oh.
And the stone spins around your head, but people can attack it.
I see Joey out there, Fable Forge RPG. He's probably still doing Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, which I converted, by the way, and is a fantastic adventure for 5e if you're into that 5e stuff. I mean, complete, like 1 to 20. We're going to raid him. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
I think we're going to do that. Start raid. Mm-hmm. So that's what we'll do. We'll take everybody from over here. 10 viewers ready to raid? Yeah. We'll be back. I'll be back Tuesday night on Drake's game, but back here on this channel next Thursday for Deadlands, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and next Friday back here for Venos games. So, all right, tell them bye, everybody.
Bye-bye,
Right.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.